So friends, my dear scholars, here we have come into the final session of the program. Now in this program of 8 sessions spread over 21 days, you are given a lot of leadership inputs because this is a leadership course. And you also understood a leader is that person who can contribute to the lives of people and make a difference. So in these lines, you learned to express yourself powerfully. You also learned the importance of interpersonal relationship in the form of the human relation principles, and many more traits to identify that you develop in your physical dimension, in your mental dimension, in your intellectual dimension, and in your spiritual dimension. So now we are coming to the last session. We started this program 4 weeks back, and we had enthusiastic participants. But as the going got tough, only the tough get going. So I should congratulate each one of you for going through this process of toughness and emerging tough. Because when I started the session, I told you this. This is going to be a memorable journey in your life. And this is one journey that you love the most in life. And this is one journey that's going to be very tough. So you people opted to go through this toughness and come out very successfully. So now we are going to have you deliver your speech of acceptance. I'll be calling out the names of the qualifying scholar one by one. And as I call out the scholar called will appear on the screen, and you will give a speech of acceptance for 60 seconds. In this 60 seconds, you're going to tell very clearly what is that you picked up from this course. Now, having developed these leadership traits, what is that you're going to do for the betterment of the society? So my first call goes to a person who is doing BCom first semester and is from Sirisi, Uttara Kannada. A very involved person, a very enthusiastic person, very, very participative. I certainly like the participation level of this person. So now, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear scholars, it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you MILT-SSF peak performer, Vaishnavi Uday Chandawar.
First of all, thank you for such a great introduction, sir. And first of all, thank you for SSF for giving this opportunity. Basically, I'm an introvert. I'm very afraid to communicate with others. But this training helped me to build my confidence towards my communication skill and leadership qualities. And by taking the suggestion of Sujata ma'am and Daniel sir, it helps me to improve my expression, body language, and communication skills. In the first session, Daniel sir said that everything is depend on us and all begins with the thought. So our concentration is very, very important on our work. And I also learned about how to behave in the people by beautiful human relation principle. Now I am consciously living by them. As sir said, our object in the goal should be what give more than what we take. So I also help others, I also encourage others to build their confidence on leadership and to talk. So thank you. I'm very, very grateful to be the part of this training. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Vaishnavi. You're a good participant. I've seen you right from the word go. You have been a keen learner. I think that's a very important attitude. It's not only in this program, it's an attitude that you carry with you. So therefore, carry this attitude of self-development, carry this attitude of leadership, of empowering people. Certainly you'll be on the right track. Okay, thank you. All the best to you, Vaishnavi. And this call goes to another participative person who I've been watching the eagerness and the interest with which she had participated. And a very sincere person, a real hard worker. She is currently doing the second year in integrated 5-year course. And she is from Kadalur, Tamil Nadu. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Kamalini.
First of all, I thank SSF for giving me this wonderful opportunity to attend this peak performer workshop. Before attending this peak performer workshop, I was a person who is shy to speak in front of people. But Dan sir encouraged us to speak even if it has grammar mistakes, and not only public speaking, but also we discussed about the human relations principles which are used for our daily life, and we lived by the principles. Um this course also developed my communication skills, leadership skills, etc. Thanks, thank you, sir, for giving this wonderful workshop for us.
Right. Great, Kamalani. I've been watching you as a participant. You are a sincere participant. And that's why you probably could come and finish this program. You probably were an assignment, but yet you opted to be part of this session. So my best wishes to you in your career and in your life. And my next call goes to a person who is again a very keen learner, full of enthusiasm. And this enthusiasm, I could see it radiating every time when she comes on screen. And she's pursuing BECE third year from Salem. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Meena.
Hi everyone. Basically, I had lot of stage here, but attending this and it gave me a lot of confidence that I didn't focus here. And it taught me how to express our own opinion in new manner. As of it, I learned many things. From HR principal also, I learned many good qualities. And I also learned how to be polite, genuine, and understandable leader who always think about the social welfare of other people. And thank you.
Right. Fantastic, Meena. As you put it across, ensure that you're reading those principles, 7 human relation principle cards, and consciously live by them. So you're constantly working on yourself, because we can't do much about the situation, but certainly we can make ourselves stronger to face the situation, whatever the situation might throw back on us. So all the best to you, Meena.
Thank you, sir.
And now this call goes to a person who, again, I've seen right from the session, he's always there on time, and very importantly, puts on his camera and is present observing. That means it's also respect to the person who's conducting the session. A person who's always willing to do his best and wants to come up in life. He is doing BTech and is from Tiruchirappalli, from Tirupati. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Chandan Kumar Mayur. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to attend the MILT peak performance workshop. And these, I gone through all the human relation principle. I used to read that principles, and these are the wonderful things written on that paper. And I'm following that principle. Two, three papers that I used to follow in my life. Like before that, I was in a mood like in a depression kind of thing. But after reading this human relation principle, I get rid of that situation. Like there are 2, 3 lines: keep busy yourself and don't worry about the past. These 2, 3 lines motivated me to come out from that situation. So thank you for this wonderful opportunity I have attended in my life first time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Right, Chandan, good. You are a very keen learner, and you always want to develop yourself, a very important quality, because at this young age, you must constantly look at ways how you can empower yourself. So each one of us should look at ways as to how we can empower ourselves, because an empowered individual is what the society wants. Nobody wants a weak person. As Swami Vivekananda says, strength is life and weakness is death. So therefore, if you want to live life, you've got to be strong. Strong means not physically alone, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So all the best to you, Chandan, as you go ahead in life. Okay. And now this call goes to a very participative person, ever smiling and ever joyous and ever willing to learn and develop, studying BA MS degree, and comes from Indapur, Pune, Maharashtra. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Aishwarya Anil Mane.
So today is the last session of our training. But from this all session, I learned a very basic thing, that is a behavior and confidence. So always try to keep yourself in changing, and always try to update yourself like your phone, and always try to make your best version. So when I enter in this course, my first video was like no confidence and no body language at all. But one by one sessions, Daniel sir correct me and correct my mistakes. So I would like to thank you, Daniel sir, that they helped me a lot in this. Sir also provide a booklet, that is a behavior booklet. So by that booklet, I learned that how to behave with others and also yourself. So my one habit is that I get easily angry on small things. So I see my changes in myself, that I get improved a lot from that. So I would like to thank Daniel sir very much, that they helped me a lot in this matter. Thank you, sir.
Good, Aishwarya. As you very rightly said, we all want to upgrade our gadgets, isn't it? Right? We constantly want to upgrade gadgets. But how much do we want to upgrade ourselves? So if you can upgrade yourselves, gadget upgradation is fine. But you're all looking outside to upgrade, but never going inward to upgrade. So good on whatever you said, Aishwarya. So therefore, constantly update yourself. It is very rightly said, if you don't update, you're outdated. Because life is dynamic. In a dynamic life, how you can be a better person. The person who got up from bed tonight and the person who goes to bed tonight. The person who got up from bed this morning, the person who goes to bed tonight, should be a developed person. So every day, see to it you're constantly developing. Because life, it is said, is little improvement forever. All the best to you, Aishwarya, in all your endeavors. Okay?
Thank you.
And now this call goes to another intelligent person, because this person has never missed a session, is always there, ever participative, and ever willing to take responsibility, and ever challenging her limits to go to the top. A very, very good attitude indeed. She is doing a third year MBBS in Government Medical College, Baroda. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and privilege to call upon the MILT-SSF peak performer, Isha Pandya.
Hello, everyone. I heartily thank you, Daniel sir, for this opportunity. So in these 7 sessions of my program, I've gained many leadership qualities, but the one in which I was lacking is, and I got specifically from the MILT program, is love impersonification. That is, impersonifying yourself with love and keeping aside your anger and ego and treating people with love and respect. So that was my main problem, which is my anger, which refrained me from connecting with people. But as Daniel sir said, connect with people, call them by their names, which is the sweetest thing to say to any person in any language. I heard that, and now I see myself as a leader who is very empathetic, who gives very gratitude, who is very kind, and who knows how to sparkle few of love dust everywhere where she goes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Isha, you being in the medical field, we need people like you, because when patients come, they feel depressed, they feel loss of hope. Now, you certainly can give them all that, because with the leadership qualities that you imbibed, you can have so much of power. Patients coming to you can go back healed even before they can take medicine. That's the power that you can generate. And I'm sure with the quality and the behavior and the character that you have, you certainly are going to make a big difference. Okay, all the best to you, Isha Pandya. And now, my next call goes to a person who, again, is very, very participative. Because I've been watching some participants, they're very, very eager. The way they sit in the class, the way they observe, the way they look at the camera, the way they, their postures, everything denote a willingness to learn and become better. And this person is one such character. She's doing a BTech Electronic and Communication Engineering, and she is from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Kulli Janvi.
So hello everyone. I firstly want to thank SSF for giving this opportunity, and I definitely want to thank Daniel sir because he made me speak in front of you all, speaking in different aspects, sharing the incidents that happened in my life with you all made me believe that people do respect your decisions, do respect your challenges. Generally, when I am among people, I used to have this fear that I may not be respected. And this fear was removed by this SSF training, MILT training, because I understood that everyone can understand each other. And that's what leaders need. I think we are all leaders because we understand how people are. And the HR principals, sir, thought were really helpful, like count your blessings and don't worry too much about problems and don't criticize about others. So these are the basic principles that really changed me and the way I see things. So now I can proudly say that I can bring significant change among people on how they see things positively. Thank you.
Right, Janvi, you're absolutely right, because life is not about living for oneself. As Swami Vivekananda beautifully said, he who lives for himself is more dead than living, but the one who truly lives is the one who lives for the other. Because my trainer, Apresha Chaudhary, also says, what we can consume is pathetically low. We can't consume anything more. However hungry you are, you can't consume more than a plate of rice. But having consumed that food, can you imagine how much you can work and help as many people to consume food? So that is the power of human beings. And you should continue and go ahead and empower people. And in that way, you're living a life, a human life. All the best to you, Janvi.
Thank you, sir.
And my next call goes to a person who's been a participant, a very keen learner, and in spite of all challenges, would want to be in the session and do well. He's doing BTech from Ajmer. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Deepak Chordia.
First of all, I want to thank to Shooting Star Foundation for providing this type of opportunity continuously. And after all, indeed, I want to thank to Daniel Jacob sir for continuously motivating us, and I can see the changes in me that I was a little introvert and lack of confidence, and I just afraid of public speaking. And now I can say that I can speak in front of everyone. And one more thing is that, like in previous session, I was not prepared, and Daniel sir motivated me that go for it and you know the process and speak whatever you know. And so I took it as a challenge, and I spoke on the topic the given, and I can see and I can believe that I can speak in front of anyone on any topic and anytime. And thank you for providing such human resources cards for better living, and I keep on reading each card and try to try to put this in our daily life. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Right, Deepak, good. Now, as we always say, if you want to overcome fear, do the thing you fear the most. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Face the fear head on. Daniel Jacob was conducting this program and making you all to talk. Also could not speak in front of a crowd, couldn't even read a paragraph. But I didn't want to live a life like that. I wanted to overcome it. And today, I am not only a speaker, I'm not only a motivator, I'm able to empower people, because able to speak in a crowd is a very important skill. And when you can develop this skill, you can use it to impact a larger number of people. So therefore, develop such skills and see to it that you really can be a contributive person, Deepak. All the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And now my next call goes to probably the last call for this batch of SSF Shooting Star Foundation of the February batch. A person who has been doing this program, probably a bit of a challenge here and there, but never gave up, wanted to come through and continue. I really like that quality and the attitude. Is a BTech third year student and from Telangana. Let's welcome the MILT-SSF peak performer, Gandamal Giridhar.
Hello all. First of all, I want to thank the SSF and the Daniel sir very much. Because of these all 7 sessions, I improved my self-confidence from day-to-day session. And before this one, I can't able to speak in front of a lot of people. Now I can feeling very free to talk in front of them. And I also learned that because of practice, we can do anything what we want. And also from this one, I learned that cards are very helpful for me, and I am following these cards for improving my lifestyles. And I learned the name itself; it is the good thing in the for the persons. Because of this program, my confidence level and my speaking skills and my behavior all are developed. This is the best way for me to improve because of this Daniel sir and the SSF. Thank you.
Right, Giridhar, good. Now, your training does not end here. You have to keep continuing because the real training is what life throws at you. These sessions are only preparatory to face up life's challenges. So therefore, now having developed the confidence, keep on appearing on stage. Don't shirk responsibilities. Go up. Initially, you might be laughed at, but you have at least made an effort to come up. And that is what is important. Rather than sitting back and making fun and laughing at people, that's what many people do, and they never come up in life. There are a few people, they come up in life, they might appear as fool, they might be a laughing stock, but at the end of the day, they took the responsibility, the challenge. So therefore, take up challenges in life and ensure that you can do well in life. Okay? All the best to you, Giridhar. You're a young man, and I want you to really do well in life and come up. Because my only satisfaction with all you people is that I want each one of you to come up in life and do well. Okay. So on this note, I think we have got all these people who have finished their speech of acceptance. Now, I'd like to congratulate each one of you for taking the step and finishing this course and making it a possibility. So can we give a big applause to everybody? Let's celebrate. Come on. Yay. Come on, celebrate.